diversity. Distinct in kind, having variety in form, multiformity. Nowhere is this more true than in the village of Oak Park, Illinois, where the arts often intersect with other spheres of community life. Over decades of cultural and artistic development, Oak Park remains one of the best places in the world to experience true architectural, cultural, and economic diversity. Mindful of its history, yet determined to make history anew, Oak Park is a living museum of architectural styles. Whether signature structures of Frank Lloyd Wright, colorful Victorians, snug bungalows, distinctive prairie-style homes, or elegant 20th century apartment buildings. Oak Park's tranquil tree-lined streets provided the atmosphere Frank Lloyd Wright desired to make architectural history. In 1889, Frank Lloyd Wright began building his home and studio. This is where Wright launched a revolution that forever changed the face of 20th century architecture. The Frank Lloyd Wright home and studio is now a National Historic Landmark that is visited by thousands of people from around the world. In addition to his home and studio, Wright designed Unity Temple, a Unitarian Universalist church, in 1905. Unity Temple is a brilliant example of Wright's use of space and form, using wood trim accents and decorative art glass to guide the eyes into exploring this masterpiece. With these structures, Frank Lloyd Wright set the tone for the rich and diverse architectural styles seen in the village today. Oak Park contains the world's largest collection of Wright buildings, 25 in all. While in Oak Park, Wright and his colleagues developed the first distinctive American style of design, known as the Prairie School of Architecture. In these homes, horizontal lines predominate under broad, overhanging roofs. Rich in the use of natural building materials, they are compact but airy in design. Other architects, such as George W. Meyer, helped create the new American architecture in Oak Park. The Pleasant Home Mansion, which is listed in the National Register of Historic Places, was one of the masterpieces designed by Maher without reference to historic styles of architecture. It illustrates what Maher liked to call visual unity, where rooms are arranged in a circular pattern to symbolize eternity. Another Oak Park Prairie School architect was Charles E. White, Jr., who designed the Dole Cheney Mansion, one of Oak Park's finest showplaces. Oak Park's cultural and architectural diversity is reflected in many styles. Its streets are lined with ornate Victorian homes, which have proven over time to be one of the most popular styles of architecture, plus distinctive Italianate and Gothic Revival homes as well. Oak Park is rich in architectural history. Its appearance is continually being preserved and renewed, incorporating key elements of the past and interpreting them for modern lifestyles. The Oak Park Historic Preservation Commission helps homeowners trace the history of their homes to aid in proper restoration and renovation. The demand for these magnificent structures is so strong, it has often been said that housing is Oak Park's leading industry. One of the best measures of community diversity and vitality is the pulse of its cultural life. Dance, music, theater, architecture, and literature are among the many cultural disciplines alive in Oak Park. This rich cultural belief in the arts has developed many prominent literary figures, the most famous being the Nobel Prize-winning writer Ernest Hemingway. Born in this Victorian home on Oak Park Avenue in 1899, Hemingway lived in the village for his first 18 years. It was in Oak Park's public schools that Hemingway received his formal education. An exhibit at the Oak Park Arts Center called Hemingway, The Oak Park Years, captures the early influences on his life. The exhibit features many original photographs, letters, and artifacts. Other Oak Parkers have become leaders in the arts, winning numerous awards for artistic excellence. Oak Park's Festival Theater performs Shakespeare in Austin Gardens during the summer, while the Village Players has a year-round schedule. The Symphony of Oak Park and River Forest is one of the oldest and most respected community symphonies in the Chicago area. The year-round calendar of arts offerings enriches community life for residents of all ages. The cultural and architectural diversity not only enhances quality of life, it's also valued as a fuel that drives the economic engine of Oak Park. Community involvement has a strong tradition among Oak Park's residents. This diversity of community and economic interests is reflected in a wide range of business activity. The beautiful streetscape of downtown Oak Park has a captivating array of unique shops housed in fascinating architectural structures. Its many antique stores, art galleries, artisans, and retailers have traditions that go back 3 generations. Just walk through Oak Park and you'll find fashions, food, and services. The hotels in Oak Park also serve as excellent examples of this unique blend of business and architecture. The village also offers a visitor center where tourists can get expert instruction on various attractions in Oak Park. At the geographic center of the Chicago metropolitan area, Oak Park offers easy access to the Loop through many modes of public transportation. Oak Park is also convenient to air travelers, just minutes from either O'Hare or Midway Airport. Oak Park is a diverse community with good schools, lovely parks, and graceful homes. Keeping the best of the past and seeking the finest for the future, Oak Park is positively planning for tomorrow. This is the appealing balance struck in Oak Park, Illinois, a community constructed on a foundation of architectural brilliance and energized by an abiding belief that cultural diversity sparks economic and civic vitality.